here's the thing. I forget.
Alright, so let's start. And dagger falls. I had already received. Thought I had received Callus.
If you have anything suspicious to report, talk to Captain Arson or Lieutenant Dubois.
And necklace.
This is just awful.
I go down.
Things go from bad to worse.
Gotta get out of here. Best way to get out of the city. Is that right?
Spur a corn.
To the thieves. Let's do some pickpocketing.
The Codex Fournette. I knew Father's inquiries would pay off.
All I see are pages covered in gibberish. What good is a book we can't read?
Edwayne's using his head for once. Old stories don't fill my coin purse. We need to take down the cartel.
I'm telling you, this changes everything. Ah, Gwen's accomplice is back. Might I have a word?
That didn't look good at all, did it? Stop this guy.
I apologize for intruding back there. I'm sure you would have found your way out of that predicament without my assistance. Still, I was in position to lend a helping hand, so I did.
Oh, good, thank you.
A simple precaution, you must understand. As I only just met you, and I'm still evaluating Quen, it only seemed prudent. Now that I'm retired, I do my best to find ways to be useful. That was in my own self-interest. No doubt the cartel planned to bleed you for information before they let the city guard find you. The less Coldane's thugs know about me, the better. Now, Quen says you found an amulet. May I see it?
Yes, you may.
Why, this is the Prowler's talisman. There's a story about a thief who found this in the Nowhere Vault, but what became of it remained a mystery. Well, until now. Hang on to it, friend. It could prove useful, if the stories are to be believed. It's said to aid thieves in some way, and that it can be made more powerful. I know someone who specializes in such trinkets. I'll send for them, and they can tell us more. I have no idea how Iveri got his hands on it, but it's yours now.
Well, we've got the Codex. If we can figure out how to use it. Let's talk, partner. Welcome to our Thieves' Den, partner. I filled the Daggerfall gang leaders in on our work at the estate, and the trouble with the Coldane cartel. As expected, none of us are happy to learn that they're interested in the Codex too. Indeed, good thieves, all of them, but they still don't completely trust each other, and they aren't totally sure about me. I'll introduce you to them soon. You and I have very different ideas about fun, partner. If I'm ever forced to draw my weapon, then something has gone terribly wrong. And going toe-to-toe with those Coldane cartel brutes? No thank you. How did you get away from them, by the way? After the cartel murdered Lord Iveri, it was clear they weren't going to be reasonable. I doubt they gave you a choice, but that's the life of a thief. Sometimes the unexpected gets in the way of the best plans. Were you able to grab any loot? That's too bad, but it happens. Fortunately, I was able to grab a few things. You did your job today, so you're entitled to a share. Anyway, this partnership is off to a great start.
Thank you guys for joining.
Exactly. You and me, two outsiders, working to... The threat of the Coldane cartel forced the Daggerfall gangs together, but it's a brittle alliance. To convince them to form a proper thieves guild, we stole the Codex Vornet. But before we can see where it leads, we have a puzzle to solve. 3 puzzles, in fact. What research did Lord Iveri want from the Mages Guild? Is that our only way to decipher the Codex? And how does the key stored in the Bank of Daggerfall fit in? Add to that the Coldane cartel, and it's a lot to deal with. Talk to the gang leaders, Celine, Edwayne, and Abrasia. Engage them with tasks to invest them in our puzzles. They don't trust each other, and they don't trust me. But you're new. Iveri Estate showed me you have potential. What do you say? To find the Nowhere Vault, we need to decipher the Codex. So, get Edwayne to help with the Mages Guild. Celine, they don't agree on anything. Oh, Edwayne grew up as a pickpocket on the streets.
Alright, so it's talk to him. Talk to this person quickly. Your fence.
Ah, you're the one Basil told me about. Oh, there's so much more to tell. It was one of Sage Vornet's prized possessions. When it's fully restored, it can grant its wearer tremendous power. Especially useful for someone in your line of work. Look closely. See those tiny settings along the center? Gemstones slide into them, each one a focused source of power that amplifies the talisman's magic. I can't say whether the sage removed them himself, or if time simply scattered them. You bring it straight to me. I've studied this talisman enough to fit each stone properly and coax the magic back into place. I'd wager at least one of them is still hiding in the Nowhere Vault. As for the rest, I'll need some time to look into it. If the talisman's been passed from hand to hand, the stones could be scattered across half of Tamriel. I'll see what I can learn.
Yes, ma'am.
So, you got into it with the Coldane cartel? About time somebody did. They're going to kill us all if we don't do something about them. Which is the only reason I'm even talking to the Menants and the Street Hawks. What happened on Quinn's job? Obviously, they somehow got word we were after the Nowhere Vault and decided to swoop in. But Quinn's right. We need more information. And I know where to begin.
Hello?
The Red Rook Bandits at
Hello?
Illisan Tower. We can dig up some answers there.
You go and dig up
The
those
Red Rooks, my road
answers.
sworn, have taken...
Oh, that's the high spot.
Fresh tip caught your interest? I know the place. Say the word, and we can all be a little richer today.
Okay, so this is a quest just like you was playing Gold Coast Thieves and doing it. I still want to do the main quest line first.
Quinn's onto something, daughter. The Nowhere Vault is exactly the job this Thieves Guild needs.
We're hardly a thieves guild, Father. Quen's partner. Truly a pleasure. I understand you
Skull on my
already met my
face.
father,
Must have got in a
Basil.
little scruffle.
Is there something I or House Menant can help you with? Indeed. One wonders if Lord Iveri sent this key to the bank specifically so the Coldane cartel wouldn't find it in his manor when they came to call. If so, we should stroll over and retrieve it. You can go anywhere you like if you appear to belong there, and perhaps arrange a distraction. A keen ear for gossip, some light words, or a little kindness to the right people can take you far. Of course, somnol powder helps.
This is that new item they said.
Here, a packet of somnol powder. See the dummy there? Try tossing the powder at its feet. Excellent! I'd say you've got the hang of it.
Okay, so took another
As you
quest
can
from them.
see, throwing a packet of somnol powder is easier than tossing a dagger, and far less bloody. No permanent injuries. We may... Certainly. You'll learn to determine when somnol powder will be useful. I hear vendors in the Thieves' Den plan to sell it soon, but I'll replenish your stock as needed when we meet at the bank. Remember...